This lesson has the power to change your health, your energy, and your life like nothing you've ever tried before. What happens when you stop eating for 36 hours? It sounds almost impossible, doesn't it? Like something only a monk or a health fanatic would attempt. But the truth is, your body was built for it. Deep inside you, there's a quiet intelligence waiting for a chance to show you what it can do. When you pause from eating and give your body nothing but pure, clean water, you're not starving yourself. You're setting yourself free. You're giving your body a chance to rest, repair, and come back stronger than ever. Hello, my dear friend. I'm Dr. Barbara O'Neill. My heart's mission is simple: to help you live long, live strong, and enjoy a vibrant old age filled with strength, clarity, and peace. I believe that growing older doesn't have to mean growing weaker. Your body is a masterpiece designed to renew itself every single day if only you give it the space to do so. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Truly, scroll down and leave a comment. Tell me what you're feeling, what questions you have, or what part of your health you'd love to restore. Your stories matter, and I read everyone because healing begins with conversation. Now, let's dive in together and see what really happens inside your body when you stop eating for 36 hours. The first few hours feel quiet. You might notice your stomach grumble or your mind wander toward the kitchen. That's just habit speaking, not hunger. You see, when you've been eating 3, 4, even 5 times a day for years, your body becomes like a machine that never shuts down. It's always processing, always digesting. The moment you stop feeding it, it's almost like your body blinks and says, wait, is it really my turn to rest? During those first 14 hours, 2 incredible things begin to happen inside you. The first is that your insulin, that little messenger that tells your body to store fat, finally starts to quiet down. Normally, every time you eat, especially something sweet or starchy, insulin rushes out to scoop up the extra sugar in your blood and tuck it away inside your cells. It starts in your liver, fills up your muscles, and when those are full, it begins packing away the rest as body fat. That's why insulin is often called the fat storage hormone. But when you go 14 hours without food, insulin begins to drop lower and lower, like the tide pulling back from the shore. As it falls, your body starts searching for another source of energy. It says, all right, we've run out of sugar, time to use what we've stored. And just like that, you begin to burn fat for fuel. It's a quiet, powerful shift, your metabolism moving from sugar burning to fat burning. Many people notice they start to feel lighter, clearer, and even more awake around this time. It's as if your body finally exhales. The fog starts to lift and you realize, I'm okay. I don't need to eat right now. I actually feel good. The second thing that happens in those first 14 hours is something few people think about. Digestion finally finishes its work. Most of us don't realize how much energy it takes to digest food. Think back to the last time you had a big holiday meal, maybe Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner. Remember how sleepy you felt afterward? You probably didn't leap off the couch saying, I feel so focused and alive. No, you probably melted into the cushions, ready for a nap. That's because digestion uses a lot of blood, oxygen, and energy. When you stop eating, that energy gets redirected. It's as if your body says, all right, the kitchen is closed, let's clean the house. Blood that was once flowing to your stomach now flows to your brain. You begin to think more clearly. Your energy feels steady, calm, and focused. This is what I like to call energy diversion, your body moving its power away from digestion and into healing and clarity. Many people are surprised when they realize that fasting can actually make them feel more awake and alert than eating ever did. Around hour 16, something even more magical begins, a process called cellular cleanup, or autophagy. That's just a fancy word for your body's natural housekeeping. Imagine, if you will, your kitchen refrigerator. Inside it are groceries, all with expiration dates, the milk, the vegetables, the sauces, the fruit. Now, imagine if you never threw anything away. You just kept adding new food in front of the old. What would happen after a while? The fridge would start to smell, mold would grow, and it would become a toxic mess. Your body works the same way. Every cell inside you has a lifespan. When those cells grow old, weak or damaged, they're supposed to be cleaned out and replaced with new ones. That's what autophagy does. It's your body's built-in recycling system. During a fast, this cleanup crew finally gets to work, moving through your body like tiny Pac-Men, gobbling up old debris, damaged proteins and worn-out cell parts. In their place, your body creates new, healthy cells that work better, burn energy more efficiently, and make you feel alive again. Isn't that amazing? The very thing most people fear, hunger, is actually the key that unlocks your body's repair mode. You see, when you fast, your body doesn't think you're dying, it thinks you're adapting. It says, food is scarce right now, let's get sharper, let's get stronger. Let's clean house so we can survive. This is your body's ancient wisdom at work, a system built to keep you alive and thriving through both feast and famine. By now you may start to feel a wave of lightness. Your mind grows quieter, your senses sharpen, and your energy feels pure. There's a calm, steady focus that settles over you, almost like the peace that comes after a deep spring cleaning. This is your body returning to balance. It's not just burning fat, it's renewing itself from the inside out. And as the hours pass, this process deepens even more. The longer you allow your body this rest, the more it thanks you. Each hour, insulin continues to fall. Your fat stores open wider. Your cells get cleaner. Your energy grows steadier. It's not a race or a punishment, it's a gentle homecoming, a remembering. You begin to feel, perhaps for the first time in years, what it's like to live in a body that isn't burdened by constant digestion, inflammation, or sugar crashes. You feel lighter not just in your body but in your spirit. You start to notice your thoughts becoming clearer, your mood lifting, your senses awakening. This is the beginning of something truly remarkable, a return to the natural rhythm your body has known all along. And as this gentle transformation continues to unfold within you, even deeper healing begins to take place. As the hours continue to pass, something quiet but profound begins to happen inside you. Your body, having settled into this peaceful rhythm of rest and renewal, starts cleaning deeper, not just the surface dust, but the hidden corners of your inner house. The kind of deep spring cleaning that only happens when everything goes still. Around the 16-hour mark, your body switches on one of its most miraculous repair systems, the great internal cleanup known as autophagy. Now, don't let that word frighten you. It simply means self-cleaning. Think of it as your body's own recycling program. Inside you right now are millions of little workers, your cells, and like any good workforce, some are strong, active, and healthy, while others have gotten lazy, tired, or worn out from years of constant use. Autophagy is when your body rolls up its sleeves and says, "All right, everyone, time to tidy up." It takes the old, weak, or broken cells, clears them out, and uses their parts to build new, vibrant ones. It's a bit like cleaning out your closet, tossing the clothes that no longer fit so you can make space for things that make you feel good again. Imagine your body as a small town where each cell is a home. Over time, some houses start falling apart, leaky roofs, creaky floors, broken windows. Instead of ignoring them, your body sends in a team of repairmen. They fix what can be fixed and rebuild what can't. When you fast, those workers finally have the time and energy to do their jobs properly. It's not punishment, it's restoration. And the result? A cleaner, stronger, more efficient body that works the way it was always meant to. To picture it another way, open your fridge in your mind's eye. See the milk, the fruit, the jars of sauce. Every single item has a date on it. Now imagine if you never threw anything away. You just kept adding more food in front of the old. The fridge would soon smell foul and bacteria would start growing. That's what happens in your body when old, tired cells aren't cleared out. They sit there, taking up space and polluting the environment around them. But fasting changes that. It's like finally deciding to clean the fridge, taking out the expired food, scrubbing the shelves, and filling it again with fresh produce. Suddenly, the whole kitchen feels lighter, brighter, and healthier. This same kind of cleansing happens in your body when you fast. You may not see it, but you can feel it. Your mind grows clearer. That heaviness behind your eyes starts to fade. The tightness in your belly softens. You start to breathe easier. There's a quiet relief in knowing your body is finally getting the rest it's been craving for years. And what's even more beautiful is that this process isn't forced. Your body already knows how to do it. It's just been too busy digesting, processing, and storing food all the time to take care of itself. But when you give it a pause, when you simply stop feeding it for a little while, your inner wisdom says, "Thank you." It starts sweeping through every system, cleaning out what's old and making space for what's new. By the time you reach the 20-hour mark, your body has already switched fully into fat-burning mode. It's no longer running on the sugars you ate the day before. It's now running on stored energy, the gentle fire tucked away in your fat cells. And it's not just burning that fat to make you thinner. It's using it to power your healing. You're literally feeding on your own reserves, using what you've stored for exactly this moment. That's why fasting isn't starving, it's using your body's savings account. You're simply spending what you've already saved. Now, around the 24-hour mark, something truly extraordinary begins in your digestive system. It's like your gut takes a deep sigh of relief. Remember all those moments of heartburn, bloating, or heaviness after meals? This is the point where that begins to melt away. Your digestive tract, that long winding pathway from your mouth to your intestines, finally gets the rest it needs to heal. Tiny cells along your gut wall begin to repair themselves. They shed old, damaged layers and start growing fresh, healthy ones. It's what scientists call an intestinal stem cell reboot, but really it's just your body saying, let's start fresh. You might not realize it, but your digestive system is home to about 70% of your immune system. It's where your body decides what's friend or foe, what to absorb and what to fight. So when your gut gets a chance to clean house, your entire immune system strengthens too. Those who suffer from acid reflux, bloating, or irregular digestion often find that after a 24-hour fast, something remarkable happens. The discomfort quiets and a soft feeling of balance takes its place. It's as if the whole orchestra inside your body tunes itself again. Every instrument, every player finding the same rhythm, the same note. You begin to feel light, but not just in your body and your spirit. There's a peaceful stillness that comes with knowing your body is healing itself from the inside out. And then, something almost spiritual begins to stir in the mind. Around the 30-hour mark, your brain releases something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, but let's not get tangled in the science. Think of BDNF as fertilizer for your brain. It helps your brain cells grow new connections, communicate better, and stay strong. It's what helps you think clearly, focus deeply, and even feel happier. Many people describe this stage of fasting as a kind of awakening, a gentle mental brightness that feels both calm and powerful. It's not jittery like caffeine, it's clean, clear energy that comes from deep within. You may find ideas coming to you easily, old worries beginning to fade, and even your emotions softening. The world seems a little sharper, more colourful, more alive. Some call this a spiritual experience, that deep connection to yourself that comes when the noise of constant eating quiets down. Every culture, every religion, from the beginning of time, has used fasting for this reason. Not as punishment, but as purification, a way to clear the body so the mind can see clearly again. It's no coincidence that ancient healers always spoke of fasting as a way to reset not only the body but also the spirit. They understood that when the stomach is still, the soul can speak. You might notice during this time that small things start to feel more meaningful. A bird outside your window, the quiet hum of the air, the way your body moves when you stretch. You start noticing life again, as if someone cleaned the windows of your mind. But beneath this gentle stillness, your body is still hard at work. Every cell continues its deep cleaning. The old inflamed cells are being cleared away. New, strong ones are taking their place. Your fat stores are being turned into clean burning energy called ketones, a kind of fuel that powers both your body and brain with remarkable efficiency. These ketones lower inflammation, sharpen focus, and keep your energy steady. You can feel it in your bones, that lightness, that ease. It's your body saying, I'm alive, I'm working, I'm healing. Many people describe this part of the fast as a turning point. The hunger that was so loud at first quiets into a distant hum. You stop thinking about food every minute. You're not fighting your body anymore, you're moving with it. It's like learning to float in water. Once you stop struggling, the water holds you up. And here's a beautiful truth, your body is designed for this. It knows how to fast. It's built into your very DNA. Our ancestors lived this way for thousands of years, moving between times of plenty and times of scarcity. Their bodies grew stronger, sharper, and more resilient because of it. You carry that same wisdom within you. Every hour you continue, your body becomes a little lighter, a little cleaner, a little stronger. The fatigue that once weighed you down starts to fade. The swelling in your fingers or ankles might lessen. Your skin may look brighter. Even your eyes may seem clearer. It's as if every part of you is waking up, remembering what it means to feel truly alive. And as you move closer to that 36-hour mark, your inner systems begin working together in perfect harmony. The gentle hum of a body that's healing, clearing, and rebuilding itself, all without a single pill or supplement. It's all you. It always was. The body is a magnificent creation, one that asks for very little, yet gives so much when you simply give it the space to breathe. And as your cells continue their quiet dance of renewal, your heart begins to sense something even deeper unfolding within you. By the time your body has reached that quiet 36-hour mark, a profound calm begins to settle over you, not just in your body but in your spirit. The gnawing hunger that once felt so loud has softened into stillness. Your thoughts slow down, your senses sharpen, and somewhere deep inside there's a subtle but powerful realization. Your body is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally. It's been waiting patiently for you to trust it again. The truth is, this moment feels different for everyone. Some describe it as a deep peace, others as a wave of lightness that spreads from the chest outward. You might notice that your breathing feels freer, your shoulders relax without effort, and your heartbeat feels strong but steady. It's as if your entire being is sighing with relief, whispering, Finally, you've given me time to heal. Inside, your body is experiencing something extraordinary. After 36 hours of fasting, your cells are no longer just cleaning, they're rebuilding. Those little repair workers that started their work hours ago are now constructing new structures from the inside out. Old, inflamed tissues are being replaced with fresh, vibrant ones. Your mitochondria, the power plants of your cells, are multiplying and growing stronger. They're producing cleaner energy, burning fat more efficiently, and releasing far fewer toxins. It's as though the lights inside you have been turned back on. The fog lifts. The fatigue that used to cling to your mornings begins to melt away. Even your digestion, that complex, delicate system that works tirelessly every day, now feels lighter, calmer. When you eventually eat again, your body will greet food not with strain but with gratitude. Many people don't realize this, but fasting doesn't just change how your body looks or feels. It changes how your body communicates. When you eat constantly, your hormones, insulin, ghrelin, leptin, are like people shouting over one another in a crowded room. Each is trying to be heard, but the noise is deafening. When you fast, the room goes quiet. These hormones finally get a chance to listen to each other, to work in balance. Insulin levels drop and stay low, allowing your cells to become sensitive again. Leptin, the hormone that signals fullness, resets. Ghrelin, the hunger hormone, stabilizes. It's like your inner orchestra tuning itself after years of playing off key. And the result? You begin to feel in control again, not ruled by cravings or emotional eating, but calm, steady, and aware. You start to recognize the difference between true hunger and habit, between thirst and desire, between comfort and compulsion. This awareness is one of the most liberating parts of the 36-hour fast. It teaches you to listen again. Your body has always known when it's hungry, tired, or full. But years of processed foods, late night snacking, and emotional stress have muffled those signals. Fasting removes that noise. Suddenly, your body's voice becomes clear again. You feel when it needs water, when it needs rest, and when it needs nourishment. You no longer live to eat, you eat to live. It's also around this point that something miraculous happens in your bloodstream. Your white blood cells, your body's soldiers, begin to regenerate. New ones are being produced in your bone marrow, ready to defend and rebuild. Studies have shown that this regenerative wave strengthens your immune system, reducing inflammation and giving your body a renewed resilience against infection and disease. Your blood becomes cleaner, lighter, more efficient at carrying oxygen to every corner of your body. You might even feel this change physically. Your hands and feet may feel warmer, your mind clearer, your vision a little sharper. There's a sacred stillness to this phase of fasting. You might find yourself moving slower, speaking softer, or noticing details you used to overlook the rhythm of your heartbeat, the quiet hum of your thoughts, the way your body feels when it's not burdened by constant digestion. Many people describe this stage as a meeting between the body and the soul. When the physical hunger quiets, a deeper hunger awakens, the hunger for truth, for meaning, for connection. That's because fasting doesn't just cleanse the body, it cleanses the mind. The constant rush of dopamine from food, sugar, and stimulation begins to fade. What's left is clarity, raw, unfiltered, honest clarity. It can be emotional at times. Memories rise to the surface. Old thoughts you've pushed away might come back to visit. This is normal, even beautiful. It's your body and mind releasing what they've been holding, not just toxins, but tension, resentment, worry, fear. Fasting has been called the great restorer for a reason. It doesn't just restore cells and organs, it restores perspective. You begin to see your habits for what they are, not chains, but choices. You begin to understand that food was never the enemy, only the imbalance was. And in that understanding, freedom begins. At this stage, your energy begins to stabilize in a way that feels almost supernatural. You're no longer dependent on constant eating to feel awake or alert. Your energy is clean, steady, and deep. You might notice you can go longer without feeling tired, your focus sharpens, and even your mood feels lighter. This isn't magic, it's biology and harmony. Your body is now running on ketones, the clean fuel your liver makes from fat. It's like switching from smoky firewood to pure sunlight, and this steady, clean energy brings another gift, sleep. That night your sleep feels different. You fall asleep faster, your dreams are clearer, and when you wake, you feel genuinely rested. That's because your blood sugar isn't spiking and crashing anymore. Your hormones are balanced, your digestion calm, and your nervous system soothed. Your body is finally resting the way it was designed to. As the hours continue, your senses heighten even further. Food begins to smell more vibrant. Your taste buds, dulled by years of sugar and salt, awaken. When you finally take that first sip of broth or bite of fruit after your 36-hour fast, it's as if you're tasting food for the first time. The sweetness of a grape, the juiciness of an orange, they feel like miracles. This is your body's way of saying thank you. Thank you for the stillness, for the space, for the trust. What's important to understand here is that fasting isn't deprivation, it's restoration. It's an act of love, not punishment. You're giving your body time to reset, your cells time to rebuild, and your spirit time to breathe. You're breaking not just the cycle of constant eating, but the deeper cycle of neglect, that quiet forgetting of how powerful your body really is. Even after your fast ends, the effects linger. Your insulin remains lower for longer. Your body continues to burn fat more efficiently. Your digestion stays smoother, your skin clearer, your energy higher. You find that you're no longer pulled by every craving or emotional urge. Instead, you feel grounded, rooted in balance. You've learned that hunger isn't an emergency, it's just a gentle signal. And sometimes, the best way to honor your body is to listen, not to feed it, but to let it rest. Your next meal won't just be food, it will be gratitude. You'll chew slowly, savor each flavor, and feel that deep sense of respect for your body's wisdom. You'll realize that health isn't about constant action. It's about balance, rhythm, and listening. The 36-hour fast becomes more than a physical experience, it becomes a teacher. In this stillness, your body has taught you that you are stronger than your cravings, wiser than your fears, and more capable of healing than you ever imagined. You've reconnected with something ancient, something sacred, the natural rhythm of fasting and feasting, rest and renewal. And as your body continues this gentle dance of rebuilding, a thought begins to bloom quietly inside you. If this much can change in just 36 hours, what might happen if you began living each day with this same respect, this same awareness, this same peace? Your body is speaking clear and kind. Trust me, I was made to heal.